What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to my channel. I hope all of my beautiful Scorpios out there are doing well. So, Scorpio, this is going to be a twin flame reading. We're going to look at messages from your higher self and your twin's higher self. We're going to see how your higher selves are reflecting on this connection or trying to make changes, okay? I've already shuffled and meditated, so let's get into it. So we have egocentric. So I feel like for some of you, your twin had to like go through a death of their ego. Like this is someone who always felt like they were right. Couldn't nobody tell them, nothing different. Couldn't nobody tell them shit because they feel like they were right. They didn't like to listen to others because you ain't gonna listen to nobody else. You ain't gonna try to hear what nobody else has to say if you always feel like you're right. You know what I'm saying? So this is someone who I feel like is going through a death of ego. And this is someone who I feel like will also be learning something new. Like once they go through a true death of their ego, this person will be open and willing to listen to other people, okay? For some of you guys, you could have been suspicious. It was like you dealt with a lot of situations that you were not able to trust people and that you were not able to believe people. And I feel like this is the same energy that your twin was in. But I feel like for both of you guys, it was like you needed to, or did you ever wonder why you felt this way? Like why were you always suspicious? Why were you always feeling like, people were out to get you or nobody wanted the best for you or your twin was always lying or, something. It was like you or your twin, take it how it resonated. It was like both of you guys could have always like thought the worst of everything. Then we have narrow-minded. So I feel like for some of you, especially this could have been for your twin, they were also very narrow-minded. They had a limited outlook and perspective on thoughts. Why? Because this is someone who felt like they knew every damn thing. This is someone who had a big ego, Scorpio, that you were dealing with. And it was like, Spirit, I feel like it took a long time, or it's taking a long time. If you're wondering why it could be taking your twin a long time to like do their part, or for movement to happen, I feel like because your twin, they're having to have a death of this ego because this is how your person really is. It's not you may have not even got a chance to see this side of your twin, but this is really how the fuck they were. And because they're so damn narrow minded and so they have such a big ego, it's like that shit gotta die before a spirit can even begin to work on this person, okay? So let's look at questions from you and your twin's higher self. Will my parents forgive me? So for a lot of you, you and your twin, maybe there's some things that happened in your childhood. Maybe you got into some trouble or whatever it was, Scorpio. And it's like you could be questioning, your twin could have been questioning, like, will your parents forgive you for the mistakes that you made? For some of the choices that you made in life. Maybe some choices you made, weren't for the best or for your good. And so you want to know, will your parents forgive you maybe for some of the things that you put them through? Then we have which direction should I go? So you and your twin, it's like your twin, especially when they're going through this death of their ego, they're going to be like, well, which damn way am I supposed to go now? Or maybe when you had to walk away from your twin or when you started focusing on yourself, it was like you really didn't know which direction to go. You didn't know if you needed to stay. You didn't know if you needed to go. You just didn't know which direction to go. What message do you have for my Scorpios? Why is this person always on my mind? So for some of you, when you first met your twin, it was like you didn't know that was your twin, but you knew this motherfucker was always on your mind. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is especially how your twin was feeling. Like they did not understand why they could not get you off of their mind. For some of you, you could have told this person that they were your twin, they were your soulmate, whatever the case may be, but because this person's so narrow-minded, because they got such a damn big ego, they like, well, shit, I ain't never heard of no twin flame drain. I ain't never heard of this shit, so this shit can't exist, because this someone who know every damn thing, Scorpio. Then we have here, am I ignoring the red flags or signs? So for a lot of you, when you met your twin or when you started this journey with your twin, you saw some shit that wasn't right. But because this could have been like a strong sexual connection or a very strong, intense connection, whatever it was something you never felt before. So I feel like you kind of overlooked them red flags. Like you seen some shit, you was like, oh, that flag wasn't red, that bitch was burnt orange type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you chose to ignore that. And then we have, is this my twin flame? Thank you, Spirit. For a lot of you, I felt like especially now if you've been listening to different tarot readings, even listening to my channel, you know, and trying to figure out if the things that we're saying, if the messages that we're giving, this is your story. You know, you could have questioned, like, is this really my twin? Because I've been hearing divine shit about, you know, how this connection's supposed to be, but this shit don't sound so damn divine, okay? So your twin could have also been questioning, were you really their twin? And you could have been questioning the same thing, Scorpio. Okay, so let's get some messages from the awakened soul. Let's see how you and your twin, now that you've awakened, what are you thinking about now? Messages from the awakened soul, Spirit. What messages do you have for my Scorpios today, Spirit? Messages from an awakened soul. All right, I have gained confidence in myself and in this connection. So I feel like for you, Scorpio, and for your twin, I feel like a lot of you Scorpios, especially, you have now gained confidence in yourself. You understand that, you know, a lot of you may not be with your twin, and you cool with it because now you have confidence in yourself. And then for some of you, you gain confidence in your twin, like you're wanting them, you're encouraging them to do the hard work behind the scenes, you know. And you believe that you and this person could come together, you know, and be together and do something great within the world. What messages do you have for my Scorpios from their awakened self? All right. I have learned to love myself first before I can love anyone else. I feel like this is your masculine's energy. Take it how it resonates. I feel like this is someone who lacks self-love. I also feel like for Scorpios, this is something that you learned as well. You learned that maybe you lacked self-love, and because you didn't love yourself, you can allow anyone else to love you. And then we have here, I need to talk to you face to face. So for some of you, you're masculine, you know, this person, they're getting ready to talk. I feel like this person, whatever they have to tell you, they feel like they need to tell you face to face. Like this isn't a conversation that needs to be had over the phone or through text messages or whatever. This is someone who wants to talk face to face. And then also, I had to learn how to be by myself. So I feel like on this journey, Scorpio, you and your twin, I feel like, you know, a lot of you guys, you could have dealt with attachment issues or codependent issues, so you were used to being in a relationship. But I feel like throughout this journey, both of you guys, because you mirrored each other, you had to learn how to be by yourself, Scorpio, and your twin, they also had to learn how to be by themselves. All right, you guys, that's all I have. If something here resonated, please like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.